So a big piece of the student encampments around various university campuses was calling for these universities to open up the books, so to speak, and show them what their investments are into specific countries, so to speak. And yeah, they wouldn't do it. So, and that's really where a lot of uh, problems with this back and forth will come. Because, like I said, I don't really see it resolving. And it kind of seems like an issue that's, kind of like just ongoing, kind of like Cold Warish. Yeah. But the reality is, like, how do you feel about uh, certain countries, certain corporations, certain entities, what they're investing into, And then when you look at what they're not investing into, like, is that something that you should be concerned with? Or, you know, is it just like whatever, they could do whatever? I'm just saying, because a lot of people, especially like students who felt that they're paying tuition, which is helping support all of this stuff, they kind of feel that their voices need to be heard, and that's all. Like if you support a business, meaning like if you patronize them, like spending money with them, you kind of have a say so, It's like, if somebody makes your food and they like make it wrong, like you have the right to, tell them how to make it. So it's not rocket science, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, you have a right just as well as they do, because they have a right to just say whatever, and be like, you know. So, but the the better business practice thing would be to, disclose whatever information and kind of keep their students happy, because their students, those are the customers, like, but that's kind of where we at. Like, it's not, I guess, looked at like that, because won't say many students were arrested, but some students who participated were arrested. So, yeah, I'm just saying, like, do you feel that corporations that you support uh, should disclose who they are supporting, or do you feel it should be private? Because like I said, once you take your company public, like they start looking at all that stuff. So it's a whole nother thing. But yeah, do you care about this stuff? Like that's the reality, because most of this stuff isn't necessarily on like the average like person who's like going to work every day and kind of just dealing with the 9 to 5 grind. Like, they don't even know about this type of stuff, let alone care. So that's what I'm saying. Is this something that's on your radar, or, or is it something that you're deeply, what I'm saying, you're fired up about? Like you was at the protest yesterday, you know. But as I said, either way, uh, I I kind of don't necessarily want to take a side, because, as I said, the schools, uh, depending on if they're public or private, I believe most of these universities are like private universities, so they kind of could do what they want. You know, that's the reality of it. If it's a public university, you know, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, but yeah, I kind of feel they're stuck in a, it's a bad situation to be in, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. and they'll raise tuition. Quite sure it's going to raise up next year. Inflation. So